Good morning, students. Next topic is maximum and minimum values for the quadratic expression. Here one theorem is there. So look at this. Theorem statement is, suppose ABC belongs to R. A is not equal to 0. And f of x equal to ax square plus bx plus c. Then two cases will be there. One is maximum case and another one is a minimum case. So first one, if a greater than 0, then f of x has maximum value. A greater than 0 means minimum value will be there. If a greater than 0, then f of x has absolute minimum value at x equal to minus b by 2a. And the minimum value is 4ac minus b square by 4a. So this is minimum case. And next one is maximum case. That is, if a is less than 0, then f of x has absolute maximum at x equal to minus b by 2a. And the maximum value is 4ac minus b square by 4a. So in these two cases we are observing means at same value of x equal to minus b by 2a. And the absolute minimum or absolute maximum, that value also 4ac minus b square by 4a. But these two values are depending on quotient of x square. Quotient of x square is a. So if a is positive value, means a greater than 0, in that case the expression has minimum value. Similarly, a is less than 0 means a value is negative means, in that case the expression has maximum value. So we can find this now. So look at the proof. Here first one, f of x equal to, given expression f of x equal to ax square plus bx plus c, like we are considering. This expression we can write as a into x plus b by 2a whole square plus 4ac minus b square by 4a. Here how we are converting means we can take a value common from this expression and we are adding b by 2a whole square and we are subtracting b by 2a whole square. So by adding and subtracting in that term, we can convert that value as a into x plus b by 2a whole square plus 4ac minus b square by 4a. Right, now coming to the cases. First case, let a greater than 0. Then f of x is greater than or equal to 4ac minus b square by 4a for all x belongs to R. How we are telling means if a value is positive means, then this term a into x plus b by 2a term, definitely it is a positive term. Why? Because perfect square is always positive. A is also positive means, so product of two positive values will be a positive value. So that's why we are writing f of x value is greater than or equal to 4ac minus b square by 4a for all x belongs to R. So the expression value depends on the a value. So in the similarly, when x equal to minus b by 2a, in that case the entire first term will become 0. So in place of x we are substituting minus b by 2a means it will become 0. A into 0 is 0. So this entire term will become 0. So 4ac minus b square by 4a, only this term remains. That's why we are writing when x equal to minus b by 2a, we have f of x equal to 4ac minus b square by 4a. Why? Because this entire term will become 0. So only this value will come here. So by using these two conditions, for all values of x, we can tell that. So at x equal to minus b by 2a, this value will come. For all remaining x values, for all x belongs to R, definitely f of x is greater than or equal to 4ac minus b square by 4a. By using these two conditions, we can tell that definitely. Therefore, for a greater than 0, f of x has absolute minimum. F of x has absolute minimum at x equal to minus b by 2a. And the minimum value is 4ac minus b square by 4a. So at x equal to minus b by 2a, that minimum value will come. That minimum value is this value itself, 4ac minus b square by 4a. Now look at graphically. If you are drawing graphs for that, means three different cases I am taking here. First one, this curve f of x is left side of the y-axis, and next in the second case, the curve f of x is touching the x-axis and right side of the y-axis, and in this case this curve f of x is below the x-axis. I am taking three different cases. In these three cases, if you are going to observe, means first one, minus b by 2a is our minimum value, absolute minimum value. At which place it will come, means at minus b by 2a it will come, and that value will be 4ac minus b square by 4a. So in this case, we are considering a is greater than 0. A is greater than 0 means then this curve is opening upwards, like it will come. So in this case, we are observing means only minimum value only will be possible for this. So that minimum value is at minus b by 2a will come. When x approaches minus infinity or x approaches plus infinity, in both the cases the curve is positive y-axis side, it will extend, means plus infinity side it will come. So the possible minimum value, the absolute minimum value is at minus b by 2a will come, and the value is 4ac minus b square by 4a. So this curve is symmetrical about x equal to minus b by 2a line. Similarly here also, in this case the curve is touching x-axis at minus b by 2a, and the minimum value is 4ac minus b square by 4a. So here also same thing. Here when x is approaches negative infinity or positive infinity, the value will become plus infinity, means y-axis side it will increase, f of x value will be increased as plus infinity. So in the third case also similarly, so we are taking below the x-axis, we are taking, even though here minimum value is minus b by 2a and the maximum value is it is approaching. So in this case we can tell one thing. In these three cases, if a is greater than 0, the curve is opening towards upward direction, means in this case only minimum value only will be possible. Maximum value we can't define, means it doesn't exist. So we can write, it is clear from the figure that in this case f of x does not have maximum, only minimum value only will be exist here. Maximum value doesn't exist. Why? Because it is approaching positive infinity on left hand side also and right hand side also. So this is the first case, and second one is, let a less than 0, means quotient of x square is negative. In that case, f of x is less than or equal to 4ac minus b square by 4a. This one also we are bringing from starting condition. We are writing as y equal to f of x, like we are writing here. We are writing as f of x equal to ax square plus bx plus c equal to a into x plus b by 2a whole square plus 4ac minus b square by 4a. From this condition, if a value is less than 0, then this entire term will become negative. Why? Because this value is positive and this value is negative. Negative into positive means definitely a negative value will come. So this one is negative. Similarly, this value also will become negative. So totally f of x value, if a is less than 0, then f of x value definitely will be less than or equal to 4ac minus b square by 4a for all x belongs to R. When x equal to minus b by 2a, f of x value is equal to this value, 4ac minus b square by 4a. So for all x belongs to R except minus b by 2a, it is less than or equal to 4ac minus b square by 4a. At x equal to minus b by 2a, f of x equal to 4ac minus b square by 4a. So from these two conditions, we can tell that if a less than 0, if a is negative value, f of x has absolute maximum at x equal to minus b by 2a, and maximum value is 4ac minus b square by 4a. So this is the condition. For this condition also we can draw the graphs. Similarly, I am taking here a is less than 0 means the curve is opening downwards. So here in this case, minus b by 2a, at minus b by 2a the maximum value will come, 4ac minus b square by 4a. So in the second case also, it is the curve is touching the x-axis, and in this curve the curve is above the x-axis and left hand side of the y-axis. In these three cases, by observing these three cases, you can write, it is clear that in this case f of x does not have minimum value. In this case only maximum values only will be possible. Maximum values only possible. So overall this condition is, so two statements we are proving here based on this a value, quotient of x square value. A is positive value means then this expression f of x has minimum value at x equal to minus b by 2a, and that minimum value is 4ac minus b square by 4a. If a is less than 0, a value is negative means, in that case f of x has absolute minimum value, absolute maximum value at x equal to minus b by 2a, and that maximum value is 4ac minus b square by 4a. So this is the theorem, and the same maximum and minimum values of the expression we can find by using calculus also, calculus method. This one in the first year itself we are learning differentiation. In the differentiation we are finding maxima and minima concept. So here also the same concept you can apply here. So f of x is a given curve, that is f of x equal to ax square plus bx plus c. Now for this function, first order derivative we are finding out means 2ax plus b, and the second order is 2a for all x belongs to R. So in this second order derivative, it is independent of x like it is came. So for all values definitely it is depending on a only. So now to find maximum or minimum, we need to equate first order derivative to 0. So f dash of x equal to 0 means then 2ax plus b equal to 0. X value we got minus b by 2a. Right, now coming to the two cases. First one is if a greater than 0 means a value is positive. In that case f double dash of x second order derivative equal to 2a. So a is positive we are taking means this 2a value is also positive. So second order derivative is positive greater than 0. So we can tell that f of x has absolute minimum at x equal to minus b by 2a. So the minimum value of f of x is, we can substitute this x value minus b by 2a in the given expression f of x. So f of x is ax plus by plus c. In that we are substituting x value means then a into minus b by 2a whole square plus b into minus b by 2a plus c. If we are doing LCM and simplification means then we got the value 4ac minus b square by 4a. Similarly what we got in the previous theorem, the same value we got here also by using calculus method. If a greater than 0, then f of x has absolute minimum at x equal to minus b by 2a, and the minimum value is 4ac minus b square by 4a. Similarly second case, if a is less than 0, then second order derivative equal to 2a, this value is also less than 0. Why? Because a is less than means 2a is also less than 0. So f of x has absolute maximum at x equal to minus b by 2a. So the maximum value is, we can substitute that x value minus b by 2a in the given expression f of x, ax square plus bx plus c. In that in place of x we are substituting means then f of x equal to a into minus b by 2a whole square plus b into minus b by 2a plus c. So this value now we are going to simplify. Then the value will be 4ac minus b square by 4a. So the same theorem, the two cases here we got. If a greater than 0, then f of x has absolute minimum at x equal to minus b by 2a, and the minimum value is 4ac minus b square by 4a. If a is less than 0, then f of x has absolute maximum value at x equal to minus b by 2a. The maximum value is 4ac minus b square by 4a. So this is maximum and minimum values of quadratic expression. Now we will do one question based on this concept, maximum and minimum. So question is, find maximum or minimum of the quadratic expressions. This is the question. First question is 2x minus 7 minus 5x square. This is the given quadratic expression. So this quadratic expression we need to compare with the general form of the quadratic expression, ax square plus bx plus c. Then we got a equal to minus 5, b equal to 2 and c equal to minus 7. Right. Now since a equal to minus 5 means this is less than 0 value. Based on the quotient of x square, we can decide the maximum or minimum value. So quotient of x square is minus 5. It is less than 0. Less than 0 means already we know that f of x has absolute maximum at x equal to minus b by 2a, and the maximum value is 4ac minus b square by 4a. Now we can find the x value first. So x equal to minus b by 2a means we can write as, we can substitute that a, b, c values here. So minus 2 divided by 2 into minus 5, which is equal to 1 by 5. So at this place, x equal to 1 by 5, f of x has maximum value. So that maximum value I am going to find out now. 4ac minus b square by 4a value I am going to find now. First substitute that abc values. 4 into minus 5 into minus 7 minus 2 square divided by 4 into minus 5. So simplifying means we got minus 34 by 3. So we can write maximum value of the expression is minus 34 by 3 at x equal to 1 by 5. So this is maximum or minimum, we are deciding based on the a value. A is negative means maximum value will come. Right. In the same way, next second question, 3x square plus 2x plus 11. So for this expression we need to find maximum or minimum, means which is existing there, that value we need to find there. So here compare with ax square plus bx plus c. With the general form we need to compare. Then a equal to 3, b equal to 2, c equal to 11 we got. Right. Since a equal to 3 is greater than 0, means quotient of x square is greater than 0. Therefore, given expression has minimum value at x equal to minus b by 2a. So that minus b by 2a value is minus 2 by 2 into 3, which is equal to minus 1 by 3. So at this place we got that minimum value. So that minimum value we need to find, and minimum value is 4ac minus b square by 4a. So we are going to substitute, means 4 into 3 into 11 minus 2 square by 4 into 3. So by simplification we got 132 minus 4 by 12, which is equal to 32 by 3. So we can write as here the f of x function 3x square plus 2x plus 11, the quadratic expression has minimum value at minus 1 by 3 at x equal to minus 1 by 3, and the minimum value is 32 by 3. Next concept is changes in magnitude of a quadratic expression. Magnitude means the value of f of x. So here f of x equal to ax square plus bx plus c. This one we can consider as y equal to f of x equal to, we can take a value common, and by adding and subtracting we can convert it as perfect square. So we can write as a into x plus b by 2a whole square plus 4ac minus b square by 4a. The same expression we are converting like this. Now case 1, if a greater than 0, then means this expression value has the quotient of x square greater than 0. In this case, how that f of x value will change, we can find out here. Right. Coming to the first one, I am drawing one graph for that. By using that graph, easily you can understood these values. Now first one, look at this here. So a greater than 0 means curve is opening upward direction. So in this case, the f of x function has absolute minimum at x equal to minus b by 2a, and that minimum value will be 4ac minus b square by 4a. Right. Now coming to these points, first point is if x approaches minus infinity, means towards negative side, f approaches minus infinity, then f of x approaches plus infinity. Means in the sense we are going at this point originating like we are finding out, means then when we are reaching towards negative side, the curve is moving towards positive y up to plus infinity, means maximum value will come. So undefined value, maximum value will come. So look at this, if x approaches minus infinity, then f of x approaches plus infinity, and at x equal to minus b by 2a, exactly f of x value is 4ac minus b square by 4a will come, means that is the absolute minimum value for that. And x is increasing from this minus b by 2a to positive infinity. So if x approaches plus infinity, then f of x approaches plus infinity. Means in the graph we can observe that from here to here, when x is approaching plus infinity from this minus b by 2a, so f of x is also approaches to plus infinity. So this is the third point, and next one, fourth one, when x increases from minus infinity to minus b by 2a. So overall we are telling now x is approaching from minus infinity to minus b by 2a. Then f of x decreases from plus infinity to 4ac minus b square by 4a. And when x increases from minus b by 2a to plus infinity, then f of x increases from 4ac minus b square by 4a to plus infinity. So we can observe here from the graph, easily you can understand. Now look at this. When x is increasing from minus infinity to minus b by 2a, f of x is decreasing from plus infinity to minus b, plus infinity to 4ac minus b square by 4a. This is the first point. And second one, if x is increasing from minus b by 2a to plus infinity, then f of x is increasing from 4ac minus b square by 4a to plus infinity. So the same points we are writing here in these two cases. And similarly, second case, if a is less than 0, if a is less than 0, then here also I draw one graph. Here the curve is opening downwards. So here look at this. First point is x approaches minus infinity, then f of x approaches minus infinity. So from negative sign onwards we are coming. X approaches negative infinity, then f of x approaches negative infinity. So this curve is also going towards downside. Next, similarly, if x is minus b by 2a, then f of x is 4ac minus b square by 4a. At exactly x equal to minus b by 2a, the value of the expression is 4ac minus b square by 4a, which is absolute maximum value. Next one, if x approaches plus infinity, then f of x approaches minus infinity. Again it is reducing that value. If x approaches plus infinity, then f of x approaches negative infinity. So next, similarly, these three cases combined we can write in these two sentences. First one, when x increases from minus infinity to minus b by 2a, f of x increases from minus infinity to 4ac minus b square by 4a. So this is the first statement. Second one, when x increases from minus b by 2a to plus infinity, then f of x decreases from 4ac minus b square by 4a to minus infinity. So look at this graph. In this graph easily you can observe. So x is increasing from minus infinity to minus b by 2a up to here. Then this f of x is increasing function, minus infinity to minus b by 2a. Minus infinity to minus b by 2a. So similarly, x is increasing from minus b by 2a to plus infinity. Minus b by 2a to plus infinity. Then again, the curve is decreasing from 4ac minus b square by 4a to negative infinity. So these two only we are writing in sentences. When x increases from minus infinity to minus b by 2a, f of x is increasing from minus infinity to 4ac minus b square by 4a. When x increases from minus b by 2a to plus infinity, then f of x is decreasing from 4ac minus b square by 4a to minus infinity. So like this, the magnitude or the value of the expression f of x changes from minus infinity to plus infinity, means for all real values of x. So x value we are considering from minus infinity to plus infinity, means all real numbers. In that real numbers, how that function f of x, means given quadratic expression, will change its value, how it will increase, how it is decreasing, we are discussed in this case. So this is called changes in magnitude of a quadratic expression. So in the next class we can discuss about inequalities, quadratic inequalities. So right, thank you.